right, Junior with SOT Metalworks coming at you live and direct from the SOT Metalworks compound. Got a pretty big order we're fixing to dive into. Get it on the CNC plasma table and get cut out. So what do we got? We've got 3 military logo signs we need to get cut out because these guys are fixing to give these away for retirement presents, and we got to make sure that we're on time with this stuff. So let's get you on the table. We'll run you through the process from cutting it on the Shopsabre CNC all the way to finished product and see how this turns out. You guys stick with us. Should be a pretty cool deal here. All right, later. Alrighty then, you guys are gonna have to apologize for my voice again. It is a little hoarse, so we have a little bit of an issue. If you guys can get the daggone microphone out of the way. You guys see that right there? See that little spot? Just the torch just nicked it just enough. Got a little hot, separated. I just that aggravates the crap out of me. We can't have that. We have to fix that. So I'm gonna fire up the welder. We'll do a little welding here. See if we can't patch that, make it look all prim and proper. Cause I hate to waste a big old good looking sign like this for one little spot. We can't have that. So, all right, let's set you guys up, and then I'll have the welder going. We'll see if we can't square this situation away. Hey, we made this. We made the connection. Hey. See what happens there. Put the grinder on it and see what we got going on. You never know when it comes to this stuff. Alright, so there's the finished product. Got it all nice and spiffy. Did a little filing job on it there, right in there. Got it all put back together. Should be good to go. We're gonna etch the whole sign. Got 2 or 3 different colors we gotta put on here, so should work out just right. It's amazing what you can do with metal. See, if that had been wood, I couldn't put it back together, but that's why I like working with metal. All right, on to the next one. All right, ladies and gents, got the backers for the ROTC and the 7th Brigade. Got those done. Got the backer and the front for the JROTC. The JROTC does get some metallic colors in the front. The other two are just flat black, but yeah, we end up dialing this one up just a little bit more. So we just had them outside, got our etching process done, got our mill scale. You can see there's a little bit left on this one, nothing too major. So we're gonna take our wire wheel, we'll get them on the table, we'll take our wire wheel, shine everything up real good. take and put our designs in where we need to put our designs in at, and then get the box primered. Then when those dry, we'll start getting some color on this stuff. So far everything is turning out just perfect, but you never know. It could change in a matter of minutes. All right, let's get over here on the table and get after it. All right, so we got the designs on our JROTC here. Going to get some tape on here. This taped off best we can. Don't want to paint the metallic gold on the metallic red. That would not work out well. We just kind of take these borders off, get it squared away. Should be a-okay. We hope. When we do these designs and stuff in here, my suggestion is if you're going to do this with those metallic colors and you're leaving this bare metal, sometimes you got to leave it out overnight for stuff to dry, things like that. Work as efficiently and as quickly with it as you can to eliminate any issues with any rust forming on it, anything happening to it, stuff like that. It will pull moisture pretty good, being it's mild steel, and you will get a coat of rust on there if you're not careful. So something to really keep in mind of. It's not what I would say is it's terrible, but it can happen pretty quicker than what you would think. It never seems to amaze me how quick some of that stuff can rust up. And it won't like rust per se, maybe what you're thinking. It gets a little, I would say, discoloration to it. It really doesn't seem like rust. And sometimes you never notice it until you get paint on it, which is something to keep in mind. This stuff can be, using these metallics can be a little tricky, especially with this bare mild steel. I mean, this is, you can put a rust inhibitor or something like that on it, but it does mess with the colors just a little bit, so we don't like to do that if we don't have to. I wouldn't pick a day when it's raining unless you got a really good paint shop or what have you. So I don't like any moisture in the air whatsoever when I'm doing this, but sometimes beggars can't be choosers. You got to do it when you have time and when the customer orders. So we've been fortunate with this company that orders a lot of these. They know our lead wait time. They give us plenty of time to do it. They're not rushing us. They're not causing us any issues when it comes to that stuff. So that's always a good thing. When you can work with your customer like that, that goes a long way. All right, so we're gonna get this on here. Do a little taping job here, get some paper on it, and then we'll get some color on it. What you guys think about that? So stick with us. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gents, got her all taped up. We're going to get a little metallic on here. I would kind of call this a candy color, but I would call it a candy gold, I guess is what you'd say. But get that color on there. You can see those designs coming through, looking mighty sharp. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Like I always say, cover them edges, cover them edges. It's terrible. So. Alright, got our metallic on there. We will let that get all dry and tacked up. We'll pull the paper. Let a little drying time go by, and we'll get the border on this one all painted up. All right, ladies and gents, so we've got the backer for the JROTC. We went ahead and painted it all silver. We've got the center section taped out to where it matches up with the curve here in the U.S. Army and the JROTC. Got everything scuffed up just a little bit, nothing too tremendous. Now, we're going to get the gloss white on there and see what happens. I find this is a little easier to do, put all the designs in, get everything kind of squared away, and then come back and put the white on. Seems to work out better. May not be the exactly right way to do it, but for us, it works out good. I know. I probably should have went through and reprimered and did all the stuff, but all right, we'll let that get all tacked up. We'll get us another coat on there, and that one should be good. All right, got the JROTC, and we are going with the metallic red on this one. This is the color in their logo. These metallic colors are just awesome when it comes to this. But I'm telling you guys, if you paint with this paint, you need to watch how you paint it. It runs just like water. Just like it. It is thin, 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 right out of the can, and if you're not spraying flat like this sign's laying, it's very, very aggravating paint to use. So just a FYI, if you're using this and you're painting vertical or whatever you're doing, you're going to have to take your time. Light coats. But like this, not terrible whatsoever. This is where this stuff really shines. So, all right, got our designs and everything in there. We'll let that get all tacked up, dried a little bit. Let's get some signs put together. What do you think? All right, guys, as you can see, we got all that taped off. We've got the white on the bottom and the top. And just tape off of here and see if everything works out the way we want it to. Sometimes taping over this metallic can be a little sketchy. You just never know what exactly is going to happen till you get everything just so. Oh, look at that. Not terrible. Try to go with this new newer tape, different brand than we normally use, and it did okay. It's not great, but that's all right. That transition line is going to be hidden all behind that JROTC, so we don't have to worry about it. This new tape is not working like I wanted it to. I can see that already. So yeah, from now on we will ixnay the new tape, and we will go back to the old stuff that we used to have. I'll use that stuff up on a project that doesn't need such a fine line of tape. But you live and learn. That's how you progress in this business. You just try things and see what happens. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes it does not. But those are terrible, terrible lines. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's awful. But let me get the JROTC in here, and we'll put it on here and see if we got our lines where they're supposed to be at. So stick with us. All right, so we got the JROTC in here. We got it all. We got the border painted up red, metallic, of course. got to unveil, see how bad we messed this one up. Hopefully this new brand of tape didn't compromise us on this one, but you just never know. Some days things work great, some days things don't. Well, don't look too bad. Not perfect, but not terrible. Not terrible. But yeah, something we can live with, I think. Something we can live with. Not I don't know if you guys can see that, but that line not too terrible, not too terrible. Forget what brand of paint or what brand of tape we got this time. The red bled a little bit. I'm gonna call that okay for now. That one's always, this transition is always, that one's always been terrible. I need to do something else on the plasma table with this sign. Trim that up just a little bit, get me a more defined point on there. Yeah, not perfect, but not terrible. It's that right there I'm not real happy with, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be on this one. It's pretty hard sign to do. I mean, not hard to do, it's just a little bit time consuming compared to the other two. All right, let's lay it on here and see if our transition lines all match up. Look at that, like a champ. Wow. So you can see our transition lines, they're all pretty well good. No issues whatsoever. I don't like that little bit of bleed in right there. It's within tolerance. I should probably go back and change it. And I might. I'm going to wait before I stick this one to the backer here, and I'm going to ponder on it, think on it. I don't know. I'm going to look at my time crunch, time schedule, see what's going on. Talk to the guys and see how much time we got left before we got to hand these out and see if I need to change it up a little bit or not. But all in all, don't like the new tape we got. I got to find out what brand it is. I'll let you guys know, but I've got this new 3M stuff. We're gonna try it. It's actual automotive tempered stuff. So I think that's gonna work a little better on our metallics. These metallics, like I said, are just water thin. They are terrible to work with, but they turn out a fantastic product. I can't complain about it. So, all right, we'll get back with you guys here in a little bit, and we'll see what we got going on. All right, I got a little premature start there, but got to pulling off some double-sided tape. But doing a couple different widths of tape here. This 3M has been pretty good to us. We love the Gorilla tape, but this 3M VHB tape, it comes in different sizes. You can get different widths. So that always makes it extremely easier to use. And the one thing is, if you put overkill on and do way more than maybe you should, you don't have no issues. So that is a good thing. So we've got 3M that is the black color. We've got 3M that is, it's clear. You can see the insides kind of fade in and out. And then we've got the Gorilla Tape. Of course, it's black. You can also get it in clear. I feel like the clear is not as good, but not enough the normal person would be able to tell. All right, so let's put this one on to see what happens. Trying to make sure. Get everything lined up just so. It should be stuckaged. No issues there whatsoever. So there is a finished product. Got our hanger holes up here at the top. Not too shabby. Let's get the other ones over here and get after it. What do you think? All right, ladies and gents, we've got the all the backing tape off of this one. Let's see. I want to change this up. I want the mounting holes down here at the bottom where I can see them. That way we know we're in the right category. I kind of keep an eye on. They're looking pretty good. Like, you don't have just it's best to do is this one shot, one kill deal, but you can alleviate that. I mean, you can pry this off and go again. It's what I'd say, it's pretty detrimental. It's pretty aggravating, pretty difficult. And if you keep your fingerprints off this stuff, it doesn't look as bad. But there you go, guys. Leadership excellence. That's the ROTC logo. Got that one done. We're going to get the 7th Brigade in here. Get it squared away. And I'll tell you what, these signs are going to be ready to ship out. These are some really, really good looking signs. Happy to do these. Alright, ladies and gents, we've got the double-sided tape on the sign. We are fixing to put the 7th Brigade on here. I just forgot to turn the camera on in case I really messed this one up. It's late at night, but that being said, it doesn't always keep me from messing up. It's one of those deals where it's, oh, I hope I don't mess it all up. This is the final product, and well, disappointing for you guys. I didn't mess it up. Everything looks perfect. Like we have a perfect border around the edge. Like I didn't have no marks. I didn't do anything. I just kind of looked at the corners, kind of winged it. But we have a tremendous amount of double-sided tape on here, and she is going to be perfect again. I'll tell you what, this is one of the better looking signs we do. Got a little bit of cleanup. I got to get my towels and my stuff out. Got some fingerprints on everything, but for the majority of everything, it looks outstanding. Look at that. What did I get over there? I got some. That's probably from me talking. Yep, because I just did that. So I'm going to quit talking over top of this, but sometimes I can't tell you guys how to do this. the borders around everything, you just kind of, you got to wing it. I mean, you got to make it look proportional all the way around. I would say you could take a gauge all the way around through here, and she's going to be within a very minute 64th of an inch. I mean, if you guys don't believe me, order one and we'll see how close yours is. All right, we'll be right back. We'll wrap this video up. I think we did 3 signs in this one. Everything's turned out fantastic, so can't ask for much more. We will get back with you guys here in just a second. All right, ladies and gents, got the finished product. Leadership Excellence, that's the ROTC logo. Got the U.S. Army JROTC, this is their logo. And then we've got the Bold Warriors 7th Brigade. And I mean, ooh, she's looking good. But you may or may not have seen us do these before. This is kind of the wrap up of our military logos that we commonly do. This is not all of them. This is just a small portion of all the ones we do. It gets a little crazy of how many we actually have done in the past. So if you need anything like this done, completed, finished, looking awesome like these look us up. You can look up some of the logos there. Shoot us an email, shootersoptiontargets@gmail.com. That'll get you in contact with us. We'll get you squared away, get you what you need. Hopefully you guys have liked this video. You've already hit the thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think about the logos. If S.O.T. Metalworks is doing a good job supporting our military, stuff like that, and let us know. So, yeah, guys, can't thank you enough for joining us on this wild logo ride for the military. But, hey, hopefully there's many, many, many more to come. So, all right, guys, we're going to catch you later. Remember, work smarter, not harder. We'll see you on the next one. All right, later, everybody.